Welcome to my YouTube channel and the third of many videos where my approach is to share with you relationship advice centered around breakups in a conversational manner, as if I am there with you. Relationships, especially the time following a breakup, is one of the worst things we can go through in life. But I am here, and you're not alone. I am abusive. They left me. No, duh. What did you expect? You were abusive. That's what you were expecting to hear, right? No. Instead, I want to tell you that I am so very proud of you. I want you to know that I understand. It is a very tough pill to swallow, but it happened. And although it may be your fault, I want to remind you that you are not a bad person. And I commend you. This is the first step to healing and to learn from this. First step is to own up to it and acknowledging it. But this isn't the most important step. Seek help. Go to therapy. I know that this is the most difficult thing for you to do right now. But really, please stop putting yourself down. Abuse in a relationship should never be tolerated. And if you are in an abusive relationship, leave immediately. Abusive behavior is a learned behavior from our upbringing. It stems from fear and your lack of control. So, unfortunately, the relationship has ended. But this doesn't mean that it's the end. Right now is the most crucial time in your life to self-reflect and to look inwards. Understand why these toxic traits manifested and seek help on preventing this from the future. I encourage you to learn how to undo your learned behavior and communicate more effectively. As Coach Corey Wayne once said, repetition is the mother of skill. You must continue to practice your communication, whether it is with your partner or with others, your family, your friends, whomever it may be. Be honest, be mindful, and be optimistic. Just because you had acted this way does not mean that it is reflective of whom you truly are. And I don't want to sugarcoat it, but coming out of any toxic relationship, especially one where abuse was involved, chances are slim of ever reconciling. It doesn't mean that there is a 0% chance. I just personally think that it is significantly lesser than standard breakups. Fear is the biggest opponent to any relationship. And the reason why we seek a relationship in the first place is for safety. And the very fact that you may be the very reason for your partner's fear, I understand. It's such a horrible feeling. But I hope that you are able to seek proper help. Understand yourself better and learn to properly communicate when your needs are not being met. If you're given the chance again, instead of telling them how sorry you are and how much you have changed, show them. Your time spent on personal growth here is extremely crucial and very important. Honestly, if you don't seek change, you will most likely repeat these mistakes in future relationships. But again, I want to remind you that I am proud of you for taking the first step in acknowledging your faults. It is a tough road ahead of you, but remember that you are not alone. Just because you did the bad does not mean that you are a bad person. The most valuable currency we have in life is our time. What we choose to do with our time and whom we spend our time with determines what is of value to us. And in this situation, you must truly learn to understand yourself, love yourself, and to forgive yourself. Invest your time in yourself, and I can promise you, everything will work out in the end. Remember that you are not alone. and everything will be okay.